Richard Haass is president of the Council on Foreign Relations. Richard, how does instability in Pakistan embolden al-Qaeda? After all, it sounds as if a stable Pakistan wasn't doing much to thwart them in the first place.
Well, you're exactly right, Katie. But in the Middle East or in places like South Asia, bad situations can get worse. Al-Qaeda has sanctuary in Pakistan, but it's beginning to seep out of the western parts of the country. You're beginning to see signs of it getting more active in some of the cities. And if there's a breakdown of order, you can be well assured that Al-Qaeda will try to fill the gaps.
Some have suggested that the U.S. hasn't gone after Osama bin Laden as aggressively because it didn't want to destabilize Pakistan. Do you think that strategy might change?
The short answer is no. You need a partner. Pakistan is a sovereign country. At the end of the day, we need the Pakistani military, its intelligence services, its police forces to be our partners. If we try to do it alone, we will fail.
Obviously, Musharraf's trying to cling to power. How did he grow to be so unpopular and in this position?
Well, he stands for nothing in a sense politically. He doesn't have any political base in the country. He comes out of the army. There's resistance in a country like Pakistan to the army taking a major role in politics, and he hasn't delivered. A lot of the country sees what's going on and they say, not good enough.
President Bush has asked him to give up his military post, has recommended democratic elections as soon as possible. What else can the United States do in this situation?
The short answer is not a whole lot. It's right to denounce what is going on, and it's important that every Pakistani understand that the United States has not winked or nodded or somehow given a signal that this is okay, but we don't want to cut off our aid. We need the Pakistanis to continue to try to take the fight against al-Qaeda and the Taliban. So quite honestly, the United States is constrained in what it can usefully do here.
Is this a wake-up call that given their nuclear arsenal and the presence of al-Qaeda, that Pakistan, in fact, might be the biggest threat to the security of the United States?
I actually think it is. It's interesting how people are worried about Iran for good reason, but Iran is only at the beginning of the cycle of building the material that would one day potentially be used in a nuclear weapon. Pakistan's there. It's got dozens of weapons, it has an unstable government, and it's the sanctuary for al-Qaeda and the Taliban. If that doesn't worry somebody, I don't know what would.
How do you see this playing out?
Well, the most dangerous thing is that instability grows, the government loses power, and the country essentially gets messier and messier. My hunch, though, is more likely the army steps in. At the end of the day, the army is not going to give up everything for Musharraf. If they see that order is impossible, I believe the army will come in, get rid of him, put one of their own, somebody else in there, and once again start the process towards a political transition.
Richard Haass. Richard, thank you so much.
Thank you.